about the change in the weather, unable to go to see the sunshine. If everyone thought the same, we'd be in the land of never. It's not the same at the end of the lifeline. Never been thinking about the why or the weather. Spanish is singing like a siren in the sun. The wind is howling into the waves into the thunder, rolling around and picking up blisters in the sun. Giving it home in the cable, bringing me close to fly the fire under the table. Giving it home under the bubble, bringing me closer to the fire on the door. Never been thinking about the why or the weather. Spinning can sing like a siren in the sun. The wind is howling into the waves into the thunder, rolling around to pick up business by the ton. Giving it home in the cable, bringing me close to fly the fire under the table. Giving it home under the bubble, bringing me closer to the fire on the door. Never been thinking about the why or the weather. Spinning can sing like a siren in the sun. The wind is howling into the waves into the
Relax, sit down. Coming out of PE town. Got a drink, find a shot. Never mind your liver, get to Gino's spot.
Gino spot,
Get to Gino's spot.
Gino spot,
Have a laugh, have a giggle, and exercise your middle. Have a Gino shot.
Gino shot,
Get to Gino's spot.
Gino spot,
Get to Gino's spot.
Gino spot,
Have a laugh, have a giggle, and exercise your middle. Get to Gino's spot.
Gino spot.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Center Stage.
Welcome. We are at Gino Spot on Tuesday. You can see my cap. I've got Ironman for the kids because that's one of Michelle's favorite in what's it, MPO or something. We'll see the Ironman for the kids. We're talking about Ironman. We're talking about exercise. And we talk about injuries and God knows what else with Michelle Enslin tonight. It's going to be great fun. And welcome to Gino Spot. I hope you got something to drink. Hope you're relaxed and you can watch it on YouTube. Is the best place to watch Gino Spot on YouTube because then you can comment at the same time and you send your comments in and we can say how's it. Tell us where you're watching from and what you're doing. Do it right now because then we can have a couple of questions to answer or things to talk about in the beginning too. This I could have a gin and tonic. So get yourself something to drink, make yourself nice and relaxed, and put your feet up. And also, I think we can just say that the dams. I think the weather gurus being online saying the dams are getting towards 50% now, which is fantastic. I can't believe the Mpofu Dam's nearly ready to go, according to News 24. Mpofu Dam's nearly ready to extract again soon, so that'll be amazing for our water situation. There's a bit of good news. The other thing is that we are going to be we sending out our team. Our Center Stage team is going up to East London tomorrow. So if you're watching from East London or you know anybody for the Sensational Six, as you can see, we've got Sovereign, Fitch and Leeds, and Hunters is helping support that one as well in East London, and we're pitching the 80s. Gordon Bennett, we're pitching the 80s against the 20s. We're going to put Coldplay, Imagine Dragons, and Maroon 5 up against Bon Jovi and Depeche Mode and Talking Heads, and you can make the decision as to what you think is the best. So I think let's get started with a little song, and tell me where you are, what you're doing, where you're watching from, and I'll sing it for you. We got a little bit of I always sing the comments as we go along. I hope it's going to work tonight. I hope so. And there we go. That's nice. That sounds good. There you go. All right. So tell me where you're watching from. Welcome to Gino's spot. When I wake up, well, you know I'm gonna be there sitting with the Jackie Glum. She said, "Oh, Gino, turn it up a little bit. I'm gonna be the man. What's right about you? And when I get drunk, well, you know I'm gonna be the man who's getting drunk with you. And when I haver, I have to speak in Scottish accent. I'm gonna be the man who's Bobby Richards you. And I would say hello to Coolbus the Foss, hello you guys. And then Herman Blanche is there, you know he's drinking too tonight. And when there's Evo sitting there, and his name is a Blick. Hello, Michelle. Pose the question quick before he comes too complacent for the show. He's bound to say yes. I don't know. I don't know what question's going to be, but we look forward to it anyway. And that's Robin Zinsness, our favorite coach, is on our way. Our favorite coach is on her way. That's right. And Jackie Glum says she's watching from PE, and there's Line Out Productions there too. Hello, Gino, I think that's Ronnie Funny Elsfeld behind that one there. Hello, Camilla. She says feet up, eager for exercise, tip for the elderly. Oh, I don't know about the elderly, you know. Camilla. And Kathy Ann and Newman's there too. And I would run 500 miles, and I would ride 500 more, and I would row 500 miles too if I had the thing to do. Cassidy Enslin says hello. She says hello, mommy. And Elsa B. Boshoff is watching too. And my favorite Ironman World Champion in 73 and the Ironman. They know your history, Michelle. You don't have to say a word. That's right. Oh, that's right. Wendy Robertson. What I'd love. If you got stopped at a roadblock in every drunkard, what did they say, Wendy Robertson? I don't know. I can do drunk cars if you want to. The trick about doing a drunk car, okay, is that you have to be subtle. You can't be like, you can't be too over the top. You gotta be trying to be sober. Trying to be sober. You don't know. You're gonna keep on swallowing and keep on blinking your eyes to actually keep calmness mentis. Greg Gavez, lovely to see you guys online. I see a whole bunch of comments coming in. Mike Webb, my ex-teacher, lovely to be lovely that you're here too, Mike. I hope you've been doing some exercises. He's my squash coach back in the day, and I presume he's still playing a bit of squash. Zelda Gerber, there he's doing training, man. Michelle's got a bit about you. He's got some dirt on you, Mike Webb. There's Mandy Ackham. It says there, and Mish Given Horns is my training partner and friend. Well, I think it's time. It is time, ladies and gentlemen, to get our special guest on the show so that we can get chatting to ASAP. And let's do the welcomes. Let's do the welcome intro. Do it.
Ooh, welcome to the show. Now it's your time to shine. We're gonna have a lekker chat tonight. Another good time.
Okay. Oh yes, Michelle, come inside. Get in.
Am I in?
Get in there, Michelle. Get in there. Oh, lovely to have you on, man. And I know I was so busy here. I didn't even thank the sponsors. Of course, our sponsors, Spa have been amazing. They've been involved with us, I think, for about 3 years now, nearly.
Thank you, Spa.
Angelo got on board, and of course, Angelo is now CEO of the entire country. He's like the world champion. Kona World Champion of Spa.
Go, Angela.
That's it. And of course, Fitch and Leeds as well are helping us, and they're helping us with our show as well, which has been amazing. Hunters too, and then Sovereign. Sovereign are our new sponsor. I see we've got a double thing going on there. So we've got, like, I don't know if it's my eyes because they're blurry, but I've got 2 Gino spots and 3 center stages going on there.
Oh, I thought it was part of the decor.
No, it's part of the,
I thought it was a gym.
if you drink enough, then you can. It looks so. You guys, it's only one. There's only one Gino spot in the top right-hand corner there. It's just your eyes that are doing it. So Michelle Enslin, fantastic to have you on. Wow, and I know we've been talking about it for ages because I think I saw you in Seattle the first time.
Yes.
That first time, and I said, Michelle, you must come on, and then you were like all over the place, and now every time I see you on the road somewhere or running somewhere, then we're on. So finally we got you, and
Thank you.
and
So
I think
exciting.
I think the time's probably good. It's good timing because
I think it's great timing.
You've got lots on the go.
I
think
have,
at the
yes.
moment.
Most
I mean, I
definitely.
know that you said you've just had an injury as well.
I know.
Your foot.
My foot,
Is
my
your
ankle.
foot- is your foot. How do you have a foot? What's wrong with your foot? What have you done with it?
I was about 4 weeks ago. I was going out for a little gentle run before some hill repeats.
Okay.
I was doing a little 10-minute warm up, and I just tripped and fell and pulled all the ligaments in my ankle. And we were 11 weeks to Kona.
Ay.
We're now 8 weeks to Kona.
Well, hopefully you didn't pull them that much. I mean, has it improved? Has it been
It has improved dramatically, but I've done loads of treatment, and
right,
of course, that mixture of magic and madness we have.
Yeah.
You just put on the brace, you lace it up, you take a teaspoon of cement, and off you go.
So, I know it's the thing we were just saying before the show started about the crazy that crazy attitude of people who train a lot and do a lot of stuff. Is like the injury. It's like you just got to attack it all the time.
I think the most important part of what we do is firstly to always be healthy and not to be stupid.
Yeah.
But when I got hurt, I immediately sprang into action and started doing treatments and therapies and moving the ankle, because it's not the first rodeo where I've done this to my ankle. I broke the same foot in 2016, tore the ligament in 2018, and 2023. It's like a thing I do every 3 years. It's my thing.
Yes, okay.
It's my thing.
Good thing you did it now. Huh?
So, yeah. So many tears and lots of frustration and lots of questions. Should I be doing this? Am I trying too hard? Because I have a philosophy in life. If you push too hard against something, it comes back and hits you, and you normally land on your ass.
And bite you.
Mm-hmm. So I'm very much into balance with whatever I do. Okay. And I don't like losing the balance. So when I have the balance, then I'm in the right spot. So when I start pushing too hard, shit goes down.
Okay. Right. So your body responds, you mean?
Body responds and something happens. So maybe I needed a rest or a break or a lesson. I don't know. There's a lesson in everything if we go through. It's never in vain. I'd hate to think that whatever we go through is not purposeful.
Yeah.
Even when you mourn, we must mourn with purpose.
Yeah.
It must not just be lying on the ground in a heap.
Sure.
We stand up.
Sure, I know, because you've had, of course, your mate Marilyn. We've had this whole thing going on at the moment with this census thing in Central, and I know it's affected a lot of people. I've so many. I didn't know myself, but
Force of nature.
But I'm sure I've met her along the way.
You would have definitely have met her along the way.
Yeah, and
she was there at that 21K Heartbreak Hill.
Oh, was she there? Okay.
We were all
was she
singing
there?
and dancing. She was next to me, and we were singing and dancing and having like an old time.
Soul. I'm so glad.
She was there, and we even decided then when we have our next club party, as in Mavericks.
Yes.
You coming?
Oh, it's the Maverick up there.
You there? We're inviting you.
Mavericks. Tell me a little bit about Mavericks there, because that's I love that logo. It's a beautiful logo. It's like
Thank you.
It's like mountains and things.
Yeah. So Mavericks is a athletics club which goes about enabling people to achieve their dreams, whether it's swimming, cycling, running, all three, or just belonging to a group of like-minded people.
Yeah.
So I'm fortunate enough to be able to represent Mavericks in the Eastern Cape.
Okay.
And even more blessed to be able to enable people to believe in their dreams.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that's what I do. You
Yeah.
come to me with your dream and I say, yes,
Okay.
we can do
Yeah,
it.
it is.
And we do it.
Just put a plan in place.
We put a process plan, and we do it, and we have fun, and we have gratitude, and we have joy, and we have tears, and we have laughter. We go
Is
through
it
the full spectrum.
all disciplines like
All
that?
disciplines, swim,
Okay.
cycle, run, whatever you want. I'll
Okay.
try and get you to reach your goal and to have fun doing it as well.
Because I know you do the is it Wednesday nights at the
Westbourne Oval, baby,
Westbourne
the
Oval.
pink
That
tartan.
interests me, that.
It's so exciting.
Because I like running on there.
The tartan.
Yes. I like running on the tartan.
It's so much fun. So I coached Marilyn. Okay. Besides being that, she was my best friend.
Wow.
She was my compass.
Yeah.
She believed in me.
Yeah.
I don't allow many people deeply into my heart. I know many people.
Yeah.
But she crept right in.
Oh,
So this is
it's a tough one.
it's a tough one for me, but we're going to stand up and roar.
Yeah.
We're going to roar.
You know, and it's like life is this is like that journey, you know. And I was just talking to the guys backstage in the band. They was just saying like you know, you always seem to be struggling against something, but you are going to struggle. That's what it's about.
As Mark Webb says,
Yeah.
it's a gentle uphill for the rest of your life. If it wasn't a gentle uphill, everyone would be doing it.
Exactly.
Life with the fullness and grace and gratitude.
Yeah.
So it's always uphill. So Madalinki used to say to me,
Yeah.
Mish,
Yeah.
if we run this way, it's 10 seconds faster than that way.
Okay. So I'd rather do that one.
She says, I'm telling you, and she's scientific and she's a physio and she's
Yeah.
bright and she's
Yeah.
everything. She tells me it's 10 seconds faster this way. So we ran on Wednesday to celebrate her life after
Okay.
her terrible
Yes.
passing in the morning. And
Yeah.
we wept and we laughed and we wept and we ran and we ran and we ran the
10
10 seconds
second one.
faster route. So from now on, it's called the 10-second 400.
Excellent.
Okay,
Excellent.
so
I love that.
I was devastated, shattered. My
Yeah.
body is shut down. I've picked up a little bit of an infection.
Yeah.
But I decided today, I start taking back my balance.
Yeah. Good.
I stand up.
Well, I hope that we can be part of that.
You
So,
are.
we're there. This Gino
So
Spot
this-
can help you go.
Gino, you've started my revolution.
Good.
I'm coming back.
Excellent.
I'm not going to give up.
I'm glad because you have to move on. Yeah, and like she would, I'm sure.
She would want it.
Of course, she would want that.
She would, but my heart is very sore,
Yeah.
which is understandable. But
Yeah.
I have to go and do this.
Yeah, and that's. I mean, I know you've got with your injury and that you've really had a setback, but it seems to be coming back again. You're coming back strong,
I'm coming back.
and yeah. So and I believe it's a new age category because we're talking about Kona now, hey? Kona, hey? It's a new age
I'm
category.
so embarrassed. We go first on the stage now because we're so old.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. I'm taking it. Yeah, I'm taking it. I won the thing, the 50 between 50 and 55. I won that trail thing the other day. One of my things. You check. It's I wasn't. If I was in the 45s, I wouldn't be there. Those guys can run it.
55 to 60, new age cat.
There's it.
I raced my last Kona in 2019, and I got back from that, and my poor husband, my one and only sponsor.
Yes, Chris.
Chris.
Well done, Chris.
I think he said, "We done.
Yeah, okay.
We're never going back to Kona."
Oh wow.
And I was like, okay. And then I said, babe, I'm emotionally depleted.
Yeah.
So racing an Ironman for me, the physicality doesn't. I dig it. No,
You like it.
dig it. I like the
Yeah.
hurt. The more it hurts, the harder I want to
Really?
go.
Okay. Yeah.
It's that way. It's a decision as to how much you're going to push yourself to enable yourself to win. And it's hard. It's hard. It's tough. It's amazing. It's beautiful. You learn things about yourself all the time.
Yeah.
And then I thought, cool, good. So I thought taking a year off, and then COVID came.
Yeah. It took 3 years.
It took 3 years.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
gently started my comeback, but in that time I had another hip operation.
Yeah.
So in 2020, I had my hip prepared, my first hip prepared for the second time. Hip 1, hip 2, hip 3.
Oh,
And 10 weeks later, I raced a 500k cycle tour.
500 Ks.
Not in one day, over a few days.
But there's still a lot. How many days?
I think 5, yeah.
That's 100. That's a Herald cycle tour every day. Just to
put into perspective.
Just to put it in perspective, it's a Herald cycle tour every day.
Every day. And I absolutely loved it. I absolutely loved it. And I thought to myself,
where did it go? Where did you go?
It was like in Cape Town. We rode over the mountains and here and there and everywhere. It was Worcester and Paul. No, listen.
Plus.
When I was cycling, I was thinking, this is paradise. We live in paradise.
Yeah, we do.
I was so, and then the tick, 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 when you go through the wine farms, you hear, and I go to people, you can see I'm old. I go, listen to that noise. And I go, what noise? They don't appreciate the tick, 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 tick of the water and cultivating the vineyards and things like that appeal to me. That I'm like a tactile kind of sensory person. So I'm like, when I go to Hawaii, I embrace the culture. And I got there and I learned to know the people, and I swam out to sea and I made offerings to the gods of the ocean. And I got to know the people and I ate their food and I just humbled myself and I embraced the wind and I embraced the heat and I made her my friend.
You have to embrace it if you're swimming against it. The heat and the wind.
Listen, it's on another level. So,
so you're quite a spiritual person then?
I am. I think I am. I have a lot of meaning. When I meet someone and they touch my life, I'm there for you forever. I mean, Elzeby lost her daughter.
Elzeby Bushhoff, she was on there as well. I remember.
I raced this Ironman for Emma. My first Ironman back. After a 4-year break. And I was petrifying. Can I still do it?
Yeah. You're only as good as your last Ironman, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah. And I had the most spectacular race.
Really? Were you magnificent?
Magnificent.
Excellent. That's what I always say. I was magnificent.
I love that word. I like the word because I can spell it.
Yes.
And my spelling's bad. With people, if you don't know me, you think I've been drinking when I send you a WhatsApp. But if you know me, so my daughter, when Chris sends her a message, she goes, yes, Chris, even though it's on my phone, because there's no spelling errors. When I WhatsApp you, what's this chick on? It's normally laugh.
That's okay.
I'm normally on laugh. You know what I'm saying?
Philip has got lots of students like that. They all do well. That's fine.
You see, I've done okay.
You're more the creative side. They've got other things.
Yeah.
Let's put some of the. Let's have a look at some of the comments coming through here. We say hello, Vanessa Pisana.
Vanessa Poo.
Is there? Piglet.
There we go.
There you go. Harry Shook says, how's it? Michelle, thank you for the inspiration. P is very own world champion. It's true. P is very own world champ three times.
Twice. And a second.
Twice and a second.
Yeah.
Jeez, like. And so, there you go. Karika Burton, hey, Michi says, how's it?
Karika's awesome. She freaking changed her life. She's so inspirational as well. I've loved her journey. Against all odds, she started doing Ironman and she's just smoking it. She's been... Karika, I salute you, girl. I salute you, Karika.
And then Ruth, I see Ruth van Wyk saying,
hi, Ruth.
Shelly.
My swimming mates.
And Marinda Ferreira. Hello, Marinda. Nice to see you on as well.
Thank you very much.
Jackie Glum says, how's it? I saw a couple of things. I was saying a few of her words.
You did, Jackie. You're famous, baby.
There we go.
This family.
And Corin Joseph saying, hello, darling, and Gino. Oh, thanks. I'll also be darling. Thank you. And hello, neighbor. How's your neighbors?
Daniel Britta.
You know,
there's my husband.
There he is.
My sponsor.
He's on a boomer's watching a YouTube.
And he's in Joburg working.
Oh, in Joburg.
Someone's going to pay the bills to get to Kona.
Someone's going to come on, earn. We need some more money there, Chris.
24 hours in a day. Leelong from East London.
Oh, there's the
Slummies.
We're heading there tomorrow, Lee.
Lee, you must come to that party.
The show tomorrow at Guild Theatre.
I must ask you before you change your... Ava wants to know, when are you going to do the Ironman?
Yes, Eva, what's he say? Oh, when are we going to do the Ironman? Oh my God, Eva, I don't know. I've actually spoken about it with other people as well, and I haven't done the swimming yet.
So important. Got into
swimming. The swimming not important. God, it's like 3.7 Ks, 3.8 Ks.
Very far.
in the water. That's like, how many baths is that? Siobhan, Mom, how's it, man? Siobhan, of course, daughter of Darren Mann.
And Siobhan's also turned into a phenomenal athlete and cyclist.
Really? Is that what you're doing, Siobhan?
Yeah, she's a beast on the bike.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, because I've been enjoying my cycling.
She's cycling like a beast. You must, it's wonderful. She's really doing sensational things.
Mitch, how's it, Mitch? And then and Elzeby, Is your Marilyn all in? We're breathless with grief.
We celebrate tonight.
I do.
Thank you,
We
Elsa
do.
B.
And we're getting on. We're getting on the bus. We've got to get on the bus again.
Yeah.
It's it'll drive you all the way, the heart and guts out to defend your world title. Here we go for Kona. Yes, John T. de Koning.
Kassie,
Your cousins.
East London.
Yes, Lammies. You can come to the guild tomorrow night as well, please. Do it. I see Mark Momberg, bestest coach. So you coach these guys, eh?
Yes.
It's Mark as well.
Thank you.
Esme Kaywood, how's it, man?
Esme and my husband have always been very, very supportive of me throughout my career, and they've helped me tremendously. Thank you, Esme and Krista.
Oh, love it.
Thank you.
Simply the best. And then I see Mandy. Is it Mandy?
Mandy, legend, my training partner.
Oh, is it?
She's a machine.
You
on the
need
bike.
those partners as well.
No,
I
listen,
think,
they hold me up when I want to cry, and when I want
That's
to give
it.
up. Caroline Wood-White, that's Orca,
Yes.
Fluid Lines,
Samantha,
my sponsors, my
how's it?
wetsuit sponsor.
Oh, there we go. Caroline, Mandy saying with
Michelle,
Mandy
Mandy, I
and
haven't seen her
Helga.
in years. Helga!
Hilda there too. I didn't see. Jackie Mangold saying, how's it, love you, long
Love you,
time.
Jackie, thank you.
And Kelly Wood. There we
My
go.
cousin,
Champion auntie.
my brother's daughter.
Auntie, eh?
Auntie.
Ek sport Tannie Michelle soos jy op jou sit.
No, Tannie.
Hoorie.
Chanel, she
there
does
we
my
go.
nails.
Oh, I see. I noticed that when you came in. How are those freaking nails?
They're pretty cool.
It'd be cool for the drums actually as well.
They look great if you do drums, and you can match your outfit.
It does. It does.
That's cool.
You can't even see them when you put your hands all over me. You can't even see them. Jenny Rogers, how's it? Huge respect. Biggest inspiration. I think you are an inspiration for a lot of people when they see you out there doing that thing. My favorite champ, Catherine Curtin. How's it? And,
Legend.
I see the
Gino,
Quibus-
I'm sorry. Quibus de Vos.
Quibus de Vos there
Listen
as
now,
well.
that is a talented oak as well.
Oh, really? What does he do?
Ride a bicycle.
Oh, Quibus.
Quibus.
Yeah, he looks pretty fixed.
There we go.
There we go. Track cycling. Vinnige Scotty. Yeah, that's it. Amazing. It's Colleen. Thanks, Colleen. Colleen Curtin as well. But yeah, just an outpouring of love there for you. That's just a quick one. And it's
Mary Rose, your shoulder get better quickly. Mary
Yes.
is well into her late 60s, and she still cycles 3-4 times a week. She is so inspirational, and she's beautiful.
Oh, really? She
Yes.
does her thing. What is that, Mary? I missed that comment.
Mary
there.
she's gone. Okay.
Okay, Siobhan says, none of us could do what we do without you. For Marilyn, you've inspired us all to get up and roll. Thanks, Mishi. Marilyn, we will fight for you in power. I think this has definitely pulled together the community here in this town of ours. It's it's certainly, she was certainly so well loved. And it seems so crazy, this whole thing, and we've all got to try and make sense of this thing. And I think if it's at least drawn people together, it's
there's something. There must be purpose to this.
Yeah, something. There must be something to this. What is the meaning? What is the meaning in it? I know it's crazy.
We're going to stand up in power.
Good.
Thank
And like I said, the injury is not as bad as the mental injury that it's caused,
Yes.
and so you just got to get up and run again, walk again, run again, and
Yes.
keep going. Yeah,
Don't back down.
That's it. Yeah.
Don't back down.
Don't have a choice.
We don't.
There's no look going back.
No.
You know what I mean?
No. No, we just got to. We got to live with grace and gratitude and kindness. What blows my mind is people that are alive are mean to one another.
Ooh.
I can't deal with that. It's one of the hardest things I have to deal with in sport.
Yeah.
And it's so much easier. You know what I love? I love it when a woman is fierce and successful.
Yeah.
When my competitors, I check out their results.
Yeah.
And I see
Strava.
whatever. I check their racing well. That inspires me.
Yeah.
When I don't want to go out, I must, because there's someone who's doing the work just as hard, if not harder than me.
Yeah.
I've got to go out and get the work done.
Yeah.
The rent is due every day, Gino.
Yeah.
There's no magic.
Are you quite scientific about your training and stuff as well?
I have people that coach me.
You're emotional.
I'm emotional. Never.
You're emotional, so that means you probably just give it horns too much most of the time.
I need someone to manage me.
To just rein you in.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you'll flip and bust a poop string.
I could bust a poop string, or I could go into overdrive. I'm quite busy like you.
Yes.
I battle to sit still for long periods of time.
Okay. Okay.
So it's taught me the lessons I've learned in the last 15 years, the people I have met.
Yeah.
I don't know words proficient enough to explain the
yeah.
impact it's had on my life.
Yeah.
So all these comments coming up here,
Amazing.
everyone has touched, they've meant something to me.
Yeah.
They've got me to where I am under these schools.
Jen Seedy. Oh, there's Jen Seedy.
Jen!
I know Jen's been
Overcome
battling as well.
Cancer. She's a
Cancer as
survivor.
well.
Jen, we salute you.
Jen, I saw Jen
rowing
with
challenge.
her long hair at the wine on water. I met you for the first time. We realized that we had when I was a student, I rented a place from my aunt, I think.
No way.
And Adele, which is Adele. I was a mom or aunt, I don't know. I can't remember now. But I've just seen, and I followed you on Facebook, and I've been watching how you've been flipping the rowing.
Rowing thing, like for 24 hours non-stop.
Insane.
So I think she was coming swim for me in Kona. We
I
was doing
know.
a relay event.
It's clearly a similar thing. She fell off that flipping thing.
She's falling off. Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
No, she's amazing. And she's also I set on doing a half Ironman one day. And,
Okay.
there was an article written in one of the triathlon magazines. And what they said in the article, they asked me to write, and I ignored them because I don't really like doing stuff like that. I live in the bush and I come out and I race and I hang out with my people. Yeah. And eventually I said, in my words, and they ended up calling me the people's champion.
Yeah.
Because I'm just a normal person.
Yeah.
With a dream.
Yeah.
Who has worked very hard. Who's had amazing people believing in me, supporting me, and just going with my dream. I have a husband who never says no. Shame.
I know. Chris, he's a very generous.
Oh, no, listen. He goes with art and I don't know how he does it. And he gets me to these crazy destinations. And listen, people, he's super competitive.
Yeah.
Baby, you've got to run faster.
Really?
In my brain, I'm running my heart out. Baby, you've got to run harder. You've got to go. So, but he believes in me, believes in my dreams, and he actually thinks I'm better than what I am. How crazy is that?
It's like your mother.
I know. And then my daughter Cassidy, she's been an Ironman orphan for 15 years.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but she's amazing as well.
They talk about that, the Ironman widows and
Ironman.
Yeah.
But she's loved it. There's not I wish we could afford for my daughter to ever watch me race in Kona, but I personally believe that this is my last big rah-rah.
Okay.
It's time to put my energy. I'm going to be coaching, enabling. I'll race locally, maybe destination races in Europe. But this huge expense of getting to Hawaii and that stress.
And obviously this is your chance as well to get that third one.
Well, listen, yes,
the third one, and we need some sponsorship as well. So, are there any big corporates out there? Michelle needs it. She needs the sponsorship. That you can be that person. Say, whatever company, Michelle Enslin, world champion with your company name. Insert here your company name. I think it was sport. Okay, look, rugby gets the lion's share of
without a doubt.
Everything. That's these things. So, what are the costs involved in going to Kona? It's a lot.
It's almost embarrassing to say how much it is because it almost seems a little bit sinful when
the entry is even expensive.
I think the entry was $28,000.
Yeah,
and you got to pay it. Yeah, you race Sunday, Monday you sit in the hall. You wait for your slot, and you pray over the credit card before you go and use it.
Does it only go off of the, like holding him tight?
Yeah, you hold it
so
tight.
Chris, you're right there. Have you got the money in? Okay.
Have you transferred the cash?
My word.
The 1 year I qualified, my very first time we qualified, I didn't know what Kona was. I did my first Ironman.
Yeah, okay.
I finished.
Yeah. This is here now.
South Africa. No, 2008, I did my first Ironman.
Wow, okay.
And I freaking smashed it out the park. I remember Mark Bosch asks me when I'm running the last few hundred meters, like 4 or 5Ks around the back of UP. He says, do you know what the time is? I thought, how can this oak be asking me what the time is? I'm the one running, I'm like suffering it. But basically, you're trying to tell me that you are so close to going under 10 and a half hours, you better run.
Okay. Yeah.
And anyhow, thank you, Mark, for that. And I finished the race, and they said to me, I think I finished 9th overall So I finished.
Wow.
Yeah, remember there weren't so many people racing then, so I sound better than what I am.
Yeah.
But I'm like, couldn't believe.
That's-
You just, you know,
yeah.
when you finish running 42 Ks, I mean, I've never run a marathon in my life.
And after 3.8 and then
and a 180K bike. Yeah.
180K bike.
Yeah. And then they came and interviewed me and they said, so are you going to Kona? I said, no, we're going to Austria. Because we had entered Ironman Austria at that stage. Paul Wolf and them had organized those packages and we used to go across as a group and race.
Okay.
It was like really cool.
Okay, yeah.
And they go, aren't you? I said, no. And then one of Chris's good friends said she has to go to Kona. But in those days, you had to pay cash. It wasn't card.
Okay.
Now, in those days, you could only draw like 2,000 Rand. Or we all had limits.
Yeah.
So everyone was running around the boardwalk.
So.
Draw, I think it was like 12K we had to pay.
Oh my word.
And then we paid the money. And then I also got a slot for World Champs in Florida and a World Champ in Kona. I got both slots. At my very first time I raced, I won. I was very fortunate.
Wow.
And I never knew I could do this.
Yeah.
I never knew I could do it.
Yeah,
See, so I had a near-death experience. In 2007,
Yes, tell us about this.
I almost
speaking
cupped
about
it.
Yes.
So I went in for a simple procedure and they cut my main artery and I bled out and I spent 3 weeks in ICU, organ failure, clots everywhere.
Whoa.
I still have health issues, which I deal with
Yeah.
to this day, but
Yeah.
I couldn't swim.
Okay.
I'm petrified of water. Everyone laughs.
Yeah.
I still don't go into the sea. Only when the gun goes off.
Okay.
Then I have
Already.
to go.
Okay.
Then I have to.
Okay.
Otherwise,
So what about your training?
I swim in the pool.
Oh, in the pool. Okay, so not in the sea.
I don't even like pool water. Ask people to coach me. I like put my wetsuit on, thermal hoodie, gloves, booties.
That sounds like me.
Then I go in the water.
I like cold, eh?
Hate the cold.
Yeah.
And then Chris said, you know what? We're going to celebrate your life. We're going to do an Ironman. Because it comes past our house in Sardinia. And we've cheered for years.
Okay.
And this oak comes past with one leg on the bicycle.
Yeah.
If he can do it, and I've got two legs,
Yeah.
it's a sin.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
know,
It's
yeah.
a sin.
Yeah.
So we entered the first Ironman, and I think 10 months off, and James Cunningham was my first coach.
Okay.
So James was turned pro, and he was a very
Okay.
successful athlete, great human being, and his wife, Jodie Swallow.
Okay.
And I started on a little program called Finish Line. So you basically want to finish. And he coached me for about 6 weeks, and he says, you're not a finish line athlete. I said, what am I? He says, you're going to race an Ironman.
Okay.
And I raced.
Proper race it.
He says, you're going to race.
It's not just finishing.
No. And that's where this love affair started.
Yeah.
And then I took the Kona slot and I didn't go. So 2.8, 2.9, 2.10. When I came second in 2010, I didn't race because of my health issues for my near-death experience.
Okay,
I had quite a few procedures.
Wow. Okay.
So I finished. And then in 2011, I won. And off I went. My husband duct taped me down and off I went to Hawaii.
Yeah. So when you win, you don't get a free entry or anything. You just allowed.
No,
to
they
enter.
give you a little coupon, and I thought it was for free.
Okay, you're
And I
allowed
thought-
to enter.
I thought he has this coupon that's so heavy. Chris
Yeah.
has it in his wallet. He can barely carry his wallet. Those coupons are so heavy because you know how much you're going to pay for them. So I thought, I'm going back. It's for free. I'm so wonderful.
Yeah. No. Sorry.
You must pay by the end of January.
Oh dear. Okay. Oh shit! You didn't tell me that now.
I know.
Okay.
So
Wow.
that's where the love affair with the island started. And then I raced 2011. I came 11th and I had a sensational race, but we had no idea. We didn't understand it. I didn't understand my body. I didn't understand endurance sports. I was like a novice. Then 2012, I'm like a Vinchat, I've got this.
Yeah.
I'm going back to Kona 2012. I'm going to go and win this damn race.
Yeah.
And then a week before Ironman South Africa, I got double pneumonia
Oh.
and I couldn't race. Then it got better and I want to go to Kona. So off we flew to Zurich and I go and race Ironman Zurich. And I've just made the pass on the bike after about 110 Ks. I catch the chicks in front of me.
Yeah.
And this oak comes from nowhere and knocks me off my bike. And
What, in a car?
No, another bike.
Another bike?
He had heat exhaustion. So
He fell off.
yeah. Sorry.
Oh my lord. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. No,
Don't
it's
need
been an
to check
emotional week. I know.
No, this is sinus.
Okay.
Chlorine.
Okay.
I'm allergic.
Yeah.
So
jeez,
I wasn't allowed to continue the race with the doctor. Anyway, long story short, I got a third place there, and they only had one slot.
yeah.
And then we were going to go to Texas and race there. Then I said to Chris, you know what? We're pushing too hard.
Yeah.
When you got to push too hard, it's not meant to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the space I'm at now.
Okay.
We found the 28K. We entered to race Kona.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really like speaking about myself.
Yeah.
But this is the fastest I've been running in many years.
Okay.
I'm running well.
Wow.
That's a lie.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm running well. I'm loving my cycling, and I don't really like cycling. It's
It's a strange, different kind of exercise. I find
hard.
It's like your heart rate doesn't go up as much as you're running.
No,
but at the same time you're using that power
it's
all the
hard.
time.
It is so hard. Everyone thinks I'm
And
good
your
at
nutrition.
and you got to chow, and you
have
got
to
to
chow.
manage it. You got to chow, and I love
Yeah.
chowing, but I can't chow on the
You
bike.
don't chow when you run.
No.
I don't chow when I run.
No, but when you're cycling,
in
it's like
cycling, you gotta chow.
munchy all the
Yeah,
time.
because I'm all the time. Because I get to this whole thing where I'm freaking. I hit a wall when I'm riding the bike, but I never hit a wall when I'm running.
No.
So because my heart rate's up, maybe I don't know.
Listen, it's
like a science.
It's a science. You got to get it right. If you get it wrong, you're like,
Yeah, I know. You just like hit a wall, feeling like a bit dizzy, and you can't do.
Yeah, you got to chow. You got to get your carbs in and whatever. So, forgot what we're talking.
No, we're talking about Kona. So you're gonna be.
I felt my planets were aligned.
Yeah.
I'm biking well, and my husband got me a new bike. So
Nice.
listen,
Trial bike or
time trial bike. Listen,
Time trial
when
bike.
I raced Ironman South Africa, I was cycling and I was
Like
crying. I was like crying.
Oh, really?
I was so happy. It's beautiful.
You
I was
seem
like,
to cry a lot.
I do. I said to everyone, I said, I got a new bike. I've got a new bike.
Nice.
Telling everyone.
Nice. Checking the bike.
I know. Freaking, I think he's trying to give you something.
We got to get into know your questions for later. There's some other questions here. Greg Gary's he's obviously got lots up his sleeve. Yeah, he likes to ask. Okay, so let's have a quick look. Just before we even get yet to these ones, I want to know your history. Where you were born and bred?
I was born in Umtata.
Umtata.
Transkei. Yeah.
Yes, sir. So
my
you
family
came from-
my mum was born to a trading family in the Transkei, and my dad was born in Queenstown.
Oh, Queenstown. I love
And he went to
Queenstown.
Queen's College.
Oh, very good. Now, my family also was from Queenstown.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So my maiden name is Wood.
Oh, okay.
So
Wow.
they're still there. They were like stock families and blah, blah, blah. And my
Michelle
mum,
Wood.
yeah, and my mum's still in East London with my younger brother. They're still in Sammy. So we went from Umtata to East London, and then I came to university, and I've never left. I have travelled the width and the breadth of the East, the UPE.
UPE.
I've been at the Eastern Cape.
So were
for
you
55
GHS
years.
or?
No, I went to Cambridge High School in East London.
Oh, Cambridge. Okay. Oh, shout out to Cambridge. That was so many people. Lovely school as well.
Listen, my teachers are a product of who I am today.
Yeah.
I had brilliant teachers who
Is it?
freaking pushed me and believed in me, and
Just not the
Crystal.
spelling ones.
No, the English teacher clearly wasn't doing her job properly. She needs to pay back her pension.
I think she probably just threw her hands up in despair.
They get up. They made me run. So I was so disruptive in the class.
Did you do well at school, at sports, at school sports?
Mm-hmm.
Because she told me about hockey as well. Mm-hmm. It's like sharpshoot hockey. It was like EP or Springbok.
I played border schools and I played border BODA.
Yeah.
And I played hockey in 1985. We went to the Ellis Park Stadium. We had the SA Games in Ellis Park Stadium.
Wow.
And I was part of the junior Springbok
Springbok
team.
team. Springboks, yeah. This is
But we weren't called Springboks because we weren't allowed to go and play overseas.
overseas,
So
yeah, of course,
they
85.
brought a few teams out, and we had at Ellis Park Stadium, and we played hockey, and we were coached. And
Cool.
I mean, Lynn Slowgrove, I don't know if she's listening or here, but she was a mentor of mine. I mean, she was an outdoor Springbok, indoor Springbok, lecturer at UPE.
Yeah.
She went to the Olympic Games with the Paras as their psychologist.
Okay.
So she had a huge influence on my life. Went to the same school as me, and
Lovely.
she just used to say to me, Woody, Woody, how bad do you want it?
Okay.
That's all she used to say to me.
Yeah.
And that has just resonated with me my whole life. So,
Sure. Yeah. You want it, you can do it.
yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
Des Bradley, I remember from Clarendon here as well. Also a Springbok hockey player.
Yes,
I think,
yes.
and so, and quite a physical game too. So
No, listen, it's like a rough face.
Yeah.
Like any nonsense down there. Just get down, drop the shoulder, and in you go. But I could run, so I was there to irritate.
Okay. All right. Okay.
All over the field, check. Yes, just run. I
Quick bursts.
Remember, I didn't get tired. ADD. So at school, when I was naughty, the teacher said, run around the rugby field, and she'd get the fastest boy in the class to chase me. And I would run for my life so this oak wouldn't catch me. Then I'd sit down and I would be I'd listen for about an hour and then suddenly I'm
Gotta go run again.
got to run again. So I've
So-
got to thank her as well.
Well, at least the teacher checked that out.
Intervals. I worked on my speed
Wow.
intervals from a young age.
Yeah. Excellent. Okay. Let's have a look at some of these questions here. Some insights into your training routine as you prepare now for Kona. Wow. How do you prepare now? I'm going to take some tips here as well.
Some tips. I'm scared you're going to beat me.
No.
Do people know how talented you are?
No.
Very talented runner.
I'm
Beautiful runner.
building back up again. I'm gonna
Good.
get
I
there.
want to see
I'll
you
get
there.
there, Michelle. I'll get
You
there.
must, because there's
Oi.
got to celebrate your talent.
Yeah.
Remember, we get given a talent for a reason. And when we have a talent, we get given a platform. And you have an incredible platform, and the lives you can touch and change is
Yeah.
amazing.
No, I do get that. But the running for me, I've got to get up to my.
No,
I
listen,
wanna
you can run,
push a
boy.
PB.
No, I want
Yeah.
PBs from you, nothing less. So,
Avoiding the question.
Yes. You're avoiding this question. She doesn't want to give away a training routine.
so every
Often-
day I train every single day of my life. It's
Okay.
what I do. It's part of who I am.
Cross training.
I swim, cycle, and run.
One day.
No, 2 to 3 events every day.
Oh, so you know. So I thought maybe you do because. How far do you run then normally in a day?
So I'm not a high volume runner.
Okay.
So people don't really
Shorter
believe.
distances.
I do a lot of short stuff.
5, 10. What?
Well, I do. I run to time,
Okay.
not to distance.
Okay. So. Like,
So I probably will run 4 to 5 to 6 runs in the week.
Okay.
But my maximum running distance, maximum, is maybe 60 k's
Okay, in the week.
in
For the
7-day period.
Yeah.
When I'm training now, I'll back between 280 to 380 a week.
So per day it's like around marine, or so not quite. Not quite.
So like
It's about 38.
So an easy day. So I'll do 4 to 5 rides in the week. Okay. So an easy day for me is a recovery day.
Yeah.
Where I'll do 1.5 to 2 hours recovery.
Okay.
Then I'll do a tempo ride, 3.5 to 4 hours.
Okay.
Then I'll do a long ride, 5 to 6 hours. But
There's a moosh long ride.
a lot of time to think about your life.
Yeah.
I have lots of time
Yeah,
to think
yeah.
about my life.
Yeah.
And then it's very interval based. So
Okay.
it's not just gray.
Okay.
It's color.
Yeah. So yes, I see that. So you'll go
It's specific. I train on power. I train.
Okay.
John Wakefield is my cycling coach.
Okay.
He works at Science to Sport, but he lives in Girona in Spain. And
from
he used to be one of the
Spain.
coaches UAE Emirates, and now he's moved across to Bora Hansa.
Okay.
And
Wow.
he is my cycling coach. He's been with me for 3 years, and he has changed my riding. He's just made me believe again.
Okay.
I lost a little bit of belief.
Is it okay?
And
Because
I've got the belief back, and
Okay.
you just need the right people. You've got to believe. If you don't believe, you're not going to do it.
it's amazing how from the outside in, you'd say like you can do. I mean, you are so strong. Like it from the outside looking, but I'm sure you have times where you think like, oh, this is it. Like,
No,
that's
I'm
it.
done.
That's it. Done.
I'm
I
done.
can't do it
I'll
anymore.
give
I'm
it-
useless.
No, I'm useless. I'm running now. Okay, so I haven't run. I got sick 3 days before SA Champs 21K. I was in the EP team for the SA Champs 21K. I got sick 2 days before that. I ran the race, got 14Ks in, and cramped so badly that even the balls of my feet cramped, my inner thighs
Oi.
cramped, my tummy cramped.
Oi.
I died.
God.
Hopped on the plane. I flew to Durban because I was racing the half Ironman the next day.
Yeah.
Cramped the whole night. Woke up in the morning and we decided not to race. So then took 3 weeks off. My body was shattered. Started training. Did my ankle in.
Oi.
So now I'm running, and people don't understand this about running. They think running's got to be run fast.
Yeah.
It's not. Running is a beautiful rhythm. Life is a rhythm.
Yeah.
You've got to find the rhythm with it. Balance and rhythm is my motto to everything I do. So I start running, I just run. And suddenly it clicks.
Mm.
And you have your speed back.
Yeah.
And it's there. But you mustn't touch the sun.
Okay.
You must feel the heat of the sun, and then you back
pull
off.
back.
You pull back.
Okay.
You don't want to get burnt.
Okay.
So the moment I'm slow.
Yeah.
I'm so slow. I don't have words for my slowness. I don't have words that I'm allowed to use on your show for my slowness. So Chris cycles next to me on his mountain bike when I run.
Yes.
You've seen. He says to me, "How are you feeling?" I go,
Me.
He says, "How are you going?" I said, "Babe, I'm as slow as a poke." He says, what's a poke? I said, me.
It's a slow poke.
Slow poke. And I want to stop. I said, I just want to stop. And he says, you can run.
Yeah.
I've got to hold on to that. I can run. You can run. I've got to hold on to that. I can run.
Yeah.
I might be going through a hard time now.
Yeah.
I've got 8 weeks. 8 weeks to sort my shit out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Still 8 weeks to go.
I've got 8 weeks.
And you say, I know you've said before that the race is as long as from year to year.
Yeah.
I'll go with Terry. It's like, and you're so
People say,
right.
how far is Ironman? I go from the left ear to the right ear.
Yeah,
Because
from year to
you
year.
know,
That's how far Ironman
the
is.
race actually goes by quickly.
Yeah.
The race is not the hard part.
Yeah.
It's a consistency.
Yeah.
Day in, day out. Day in, day out. Day in, day out.
Training.
Get it done. Habit.
Okay.
Habit. It's habit. It becomes part of your life. It's a lifestyle. It's a beautiful way of living.
Yeah.
You don't all have to do the full.
Yeah.
Do the half.
Yeah.
The half is magical.
Yeah.
Doesn't hurt your body. The full is batshit crazy.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, who wants to run 42 Ks after riding 180? I mean, and we pay to do this. It's not for free. You know, we get nothing out of it.
I know. Isn't it nuts?
You know? But
Yeah.
something about it just
Yeah.
draws me in. And
Yeah. It's
I'm
certainly
never-
that journey. It's the whole journey.
it's a journey. It's a process. It's a journey.
Yeah. I mean, with Ironman has created such an amazing, like this whole fitness thing that happens in PE.
It's wonderful.
And I mean, look, I think worldwide, it's probably is. I don't know what it's like in the big cities and those things, but there's a lot of interest in cycling. There's a lot of interest in
Definitely
paddling
grown,
and
more
and
chicks,
swimming.
more girls.
Yeah.
A lot of ladies are coming through. Ladies that thought they
Yeah.
couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So many ladies I know, like Juliana, this one lady from Brazil.
Yeah.
2 years ago, she couldn't swim.
Yeah.
She's doing Muscle Bay.
Yo.
She couldn't swim.
Yeah.
She said, I didn't believe. I grew up being told I can't run.
Yeah.
Imagine the limitation of that.
Yeah.
See, I want to break that. I want to break barriers. I don't want there to be limitation. Your only limitation is your brain, and we've got to sort that out as well.
Yeah. I mean, preparing mentally for the race, is there anything that you do specifically for
I visualize a lot.
Okay.
I do. I imagine myself doing it.
Okay.
So
Do you memorize that whole course as well? Really?
Yeah, I even know where the
Like
bumps
the racing drivers?
I even know where the bumps in the road are.
No, really.
Yeah.
That'll be the biggest thing for me to try and remember the bloody
Which way
course.
to go?
Where-
Listen, luckily I know the course well. Otherwise I do get lost. Chris laughs at me like I'll run a race, and if I don't know, then I'll say to him, "Did we go down here?" And he says, "Yeah." I said, "No, we didn't go down here." So if I didn't have like candy tape and people in front of me, luckily there are people to follow. But I've been racing South Africa for years, and I've been to Kona 5 times now, so I know the way.
Yeah.
But when I first arrived, I got off the airplane and I thought I'd hit a wall of heat.
Wow.
And then it's an outside airport. I thought they've made a mistake. Where are the girls? Where are the ladies?
Aloha.
Where are the ladies?
Yeah.
You know, where are the ladies?
The garlands.
You know? So I get off the plane and I'm like, it's outside. It's like outside. There's no airport like South Africa. It's just like little sticks. And I promise you, it's basic. I thought, no, we're in Africa somewhere. We can't be in Hawaii. And then I see a few ladies standing there and I go, she goes, $10. I go, no. Listen, I'm on a budget here, baby. I'm counting slices of bread when I'm in Hawaii. So, it's stark and it's hard and it's the lava fields and you see the heat coming off the ground. And when we go out when I start running on the Queen K, the pro men are coming back. So we see each other on the highway. And those oaks sometimes are running like this. And I think to myself, I've still got to come back. You know? And then like there's just like vomit and you're like, I hate vomit. I just step over the vomit. Yeah, like I'm gonna join the vomit party. Actually, my last Kona in 2019, I had like a horrific swim and bike, and Chris is hurling abuse at me and instructions and whatever. And I'm running. I'm like way off the pace. And eventually I get into second place. He says, I've come back off a big pace now. I've run, and I'm running like badly as well. I'm like suffering. I've turned myself inside out. Like I've changed my personality, my name, my destination, my religion. Alles has changed.
Yeah.
And it's 10 Ks to go, and it's hard. It's undulating. It's not flat. It's the toughest thing I've ever done, and for some obscure reason, I love it. And I said to him, how far's number one in front of me? He says, you just focus on keeping number second. I said, no one's passing me. How far is number one in front of me? He says, babe, just run. And I can see I'm getting like irritated. He says, do you want to know? I said, yeah. He says, she's already having a beer.
Don't catch your nerve, right? Oh, classic. Yeah.
We have a luck.
Yeah.
I just carried on. And I finished second, which is, it's still a huge achievement. I mean, it's and this girl who beat me is an ex-pro. She's been to the Olympics.
Yeah.
I mean, I lived in South Africa. I was in isolation. I wasn't allowed to go to the Olympics.
Of course.
And I'm so proud of what I achieved and the people who get me there. And my husband, with our limited resources, he says, no one's bitch. What we have, we own.
Yeah.
I might not have the best, but it's mine.
Yeah.
We have the best we can afford.
But if there is a sponsor out there, she'll be a bitch for a while. She'll change her attitude for a while.
For a long while.
No, and I mean, it's so. For PE, it's a great thing to have you doing this. I mean, and everybody knows you. It's like, it's Michelle. This is Michelle. The other costs that are involved.
Okay, so we need accommodation. So my accommodation is about I think 60K. Plane tickets are about 30K each. That's
in Kona. You have to be, because Keisha McDonald. Somebody tag Keisha. She's in Kona. Maybe she can. You've got a spare room. A spare room, please, Keisha McDonald. Somebody tag Keisha. She was a PE girl.
Is she a PE
she's
girl?
a lovely lady. Maybe she's got a back room there somewhere that you can put your tent.
So you're looking. I'll say to Chris, it's so warm. I can stay on the beach, but they might deport me. I don't know.
I don't know.
So it's your flight, your accommodation, your food. I'd say the food it's a little island, so everything is flown in. So you can imagine the costs. I mean, I buy a loaf of bread. I'm only allowed 4 slices a day because it's got to last so many days.
Bread's got to last.
Tablespoon of peanut butter, and I get back so thin. Everyone says, "Why are you so thin?" I said, "Well, I haven't had a chocolate. I haven't had a cup of coffee. I haven't had anything. I've just eaten for my body to be able to perform."
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we're looking at about in total about 170,000 rand.
Yeah.
But there's also massage, which I haven't even included in that. So you pay about 2,500-3,000. You have to have a massage.
So the extras as well.
The extras.
Always going to be.
So
I'm 200K.
I'm embarrassed because it's almost like in times when things are so hard and people are really battling. I want to frivolously go and spend 200K to race a race.
I see it as inspiration for others as well.
Do you think so?
And absolutely.
Thank you.
And
for that.
You've done so many on your own. I think you deserve to get a good sponsor. It's it's like you've done this all up until now. It's how many years? 15 years.
And we've given back so much. We involved in this charity. I mean, for the kids, and you have to. It's suited you. You have to.
I'll just mark cap now.
It's your cap now.
I'm gonna do it.
Fast AF.
Yes, it's fast AF. Is the race televised there?
It is, but it's on American TV. But you live stream it, so it's kind of like
get it on Cody.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, and it's just I just feel like there's one more in me.
Yeah.
But at the moment, I'm fighting a bit because I've taken a huge knock.
Yeah.
With Marilyn passing so brutally, and I've got to get my balance back.
Yeah.
But I think
it's the mind game now.
I've got to get the mind sorted there. I think that's what I've got to do, and I've got to go there and be fierce. You can't go there with an attitude of not wanting to win. Yeah. I'm not going there for a holiday.
No, sure.
No. When I look you in the eye, I'm here to race you.
Yeah.
And I love racing.
Competitive as well.
Very competitive. But in my normal day-to-day life, like with you and my life and children and what we do for kids, and Chris and the community built a swimming pool at Kailetu Homes in 25 days for this orphanage. 25-meter pool, 5 lanes. These kids have a magnificent pool. We just give all the time, and we never ask. We never ask back. I've been blessed. Ikambi Distribution, they bring Hoka into South Africa. Okay. They gift me with running shoes for a year.
Lovely. So see them there. See them, the Hokas. Can you check them? We've got this side. Yeah, check it out. Okay, lovely.
And
That's very nice.
Fluid Lines, Orca,
Okay.
Caroline and Bernard White, they have looked after me for years. So those are
The wetsuits and things. as well,
wetsuits and
yeah.
goggles and
Oh, nice.
racing skin, because Kona's a non-wetsuit
yes.
swim, eh?
Oh,
No wetsuit,
no
baby.
wetsuits.
No,
Yeah.
you got to swim for your
so they
life.
have rules like that.
Yeah, no, not the water's too warm. No wetsuit.
Oh, I see.
So it's extra hard, extra tough. But that's
Is it tougher without the I suppose
yeah.
it's
There's no
smooth.
flotation.
Oh, flotation. I didn't think about that.
Flotation.
These extra added bonuses.
Yes, it's like having an e-bike in your wetsuit.
Oh, my.
And that's what Orca is. It's
Okay.
the most magnificent suit for like non-swimmer. I'm
Okay,
non-swimmer.
yes.
You know.
So you're never going to go under.
No, I'm like a little dragonfly.
Yo.
Well, I think I probably look like a floundering
Yeah.
seagull or something. Well, I feel.
Orca. There we go.
Yeah. So those are the
Oh,
costs, and
Okay.
yeah. So
if there is a sponsor out there, let's let you know. But the inspiring is inspiring these people. Let's have a quick look at some of the comments coming through. Too many.
Impossible.
Gary says there's so many. Let's just go to a few of them. I see Grant Patterson there.
Go
saying,
Grant.
a superstar mentor, super proud of the amazing
Okay,
coach.
so Megan
Yes, Megan
with
Grant.
Megan
Yes.
is going to go race Finland. Now
Oh,
World Champs
Finland.
7.3. They're all off to World Champs. Mark Webb is going to
Oh,
World Champs.
no way.
Yes, he qualified.
Go, Mike.
Vanessa Faber,
Jeez.
she's in Germany. I coach her.
Jen.
She's racing half Ironman.
We'll be rooting for you. Root-toot-tooting for you in Kona.
Jen.
Inspirational. Annalise.
Leslie Lee. Go back to
I
Leslie
see
Lee.
Leslie Lee there.
Lee lost her leg as a young girl.
Wow. Okay.
She's a disabled athlete, and she
Okay.
swims like a beast, and she's phenomenal, and
man,
she's
Les.
inspirational. And Leslie, I love you. Thank you for
Man.
believing in me.
And that's so strong, especially with a disability. Is that you know that
I know.
they've got this thing. They don't even. They just. It doesn't matter.
No,
Go.
I know. She like just takes that leg off and she throws it off and she swims like a fish.
Kevin Paul's another one. Is I love Kevin. I see him
yes.
every now and again. And he's got this arm and he's thinking, but he can
No,
swim.
listen, I'm
He can swim.
so envious of those girls.
Amanda Peterson says, there, Mimi Rapp.
Mimi, thank you, Mimi.
Yeah, I love Mimi. And
Danny.
thank you what you do for everybody. Denise, I see Denise
Buffy.
Scott yes, Robert Slubbert.
Dusty, love you, Dusty.
Is that Dusty?
Dusty's nickname
Robert.
Dusty. Robert, yeah, he's a legend.
Linda Basson, unique coach. She says, "You're incredible, Tani Mish."
Ashley.
Kenneth Broncos.
Kenneth has looked after my bike for years and years and years. His
Oh.
services have made it go nice and fast. He's from Action
Okay.
Cycles. Thank you. Yeah.
Action Cycles, excellent, man. Chantel Moll, I haven't been down to Action Cycles. I must pop into Action Cycles as well. Linda Moritz, she's so inspiring.
Thank you.
And I know you're inspiring these people, you know.
But they inspire me. That's what you know what all these people don't get?
Yeah.
They don't get that when I see them training and working so hard, it inspires me.
You've got a sponsor for your race number.
Oh, Denise, you're legend. What did it say? Buffy.
There we go.
Buffy.
Yeah.
It's a
But it's
nickname.
true. You see people doing their thing.
Quibus does toilets.
Supply
Waterloo.
toilet. There we go. Anything helps, Quibus. His son's brother is Gillian. It's Gillian.
Janelle's going to sponsor my Kona nails and toes.
Oh, lovely. Excellent. It'll be Foster. For the grab in the water. Grab in the water.
Like
Lance
paddles.
Robertson. Amazing Michelle go for the next age
Thanks,
group.
Lance.
It's the next one, I know, isn't it amazing? Graham Richards. Fantastic, Graham.
Ram! Bobby!
Here we go. Megan Newman says, how's it? And the most inspiring home girl bookie. There's it, Aisha.
Aisha, love you, Aisha. I love what you do for the animals.
Oh, she did it involved with
The
animals.
rhinos, yeah, she's
Oh,
got they're got a comic game park.
Oh, Aisha, yes.
Yes, we got to support them.
And she must come on the show sometime. Talk about the
Aisha
park.
must come onto the show. You're gonna
Yeah,
love her.
there you go.
She's a freaking legend.
Well, that park is amazing. It's
no,
honestly
Aisha's like my Shiro.
Shane Skinball.
Skinny.
There you go, Skinball. That's a good name for an Ironman, for a cyclist. There you go, Buffy. Leslie Lee.
Thank you,
also said
Leslie.
it as well. And Mandy Wattam. How's it, Mandy?
Mandy Alcastor.
Mandy. Oh, right.
Yes, the wife of
Okay,
Alcastor.
Okay, there we go. Buffy, we prize. Is that you, Buffy?
I'm Buffy.
You, Buffy, eh?
Long story.
Woody or Buffy?
Alexa is overseas. She's immigrated.
Oh.
She's one of the chicks who are head of Shimano Road in the world. And she's from Port Elizabeth.
Shimano.
She's a strong, successful, fierce woman. We're going to Rolex Raw, Lexi.
Love it. I love it.
Raw, my girl.
Shimano is a huge multinational.
Huge. And she's head of their road marketing.
Wow.
I mean, from Port Elizabeth. This
I'm
chick.
riding right up.
Yes.
I'm on the.
We know that.
There we go. What's your diet food intake when you're training?
A lot.
You eat a lot of what? Do you do the banting thing? You don't do banting.
No, I eat fat though. I dig fat.
Okay.
Philippa, I've got to eat for success.
Yeah.
If I don't eat well, I don't perform well. Okay. A go-to for me, unfortunately, is a bit of sugar, but I eat carbs. They say carbs are the enemy. Carbs is not the enemy. It's processed food that is the enemy. Okay. So I eat a lot of rice. I eat egg. Okay. I eat rice.
Proteins.
I eat bagel, and I love meat. Acha meat.
Okay, that's good.
That's fine. Put the fat on.
Okay,
I don't eat any vegetables.
Nice.
I use.
No vegetables.
No.
What?
I'm allergic. I'm like an African grey.
You're supposed to have a balanced diet now.
Very balanced.
Very bad advice.
Very bad advice, but you must eat your vegetables. Everyone else, they're squeaky. I'm allergic. I'm allergic to vegetables.
How have you survived without eating vegetables?
Oh, I go to Savages and I have a beetroot and vegetable juice 3 times a week.
Oh, well, that's a veggie drink. So you can drink that. That's fine. Yeah, but just not cooked vegetables. You don't like the cooked vegetables.
LCB sponsor ready for Kona.
They sponsor the hair.
Yay!
the wild roaring hair. I love it. Johnny Bucker. Johnny Bucker's a surfing legend.
Listen, Johnny's a freaking. Johnny touches my heart. He gets me. Him and his wife.
Yes, Hunley, amazing lady.
Thank you, Hunley.
Amazing. And Johnny, we've got to get you on the show as
Johnny
well.
as well.
Yeah, and Hunley.
And there's Mark Webb.
There's Mark, such a heart for others. She raced with it.
I'm a warrior for Jan.
I'm a warrior for Jan.
And Jan passed away 3 years ago.
My English teacher.
She should be my English teacher. Then I wouldn't have been so bad. Man. Jan passed 3 years ago. Cancer.
Jan, it's 3 years already.
I raced when I won Kona. My shirt said, "I'm a warrior for Jan."
Oh, legend! I love that. You know, Janice Webb was our English teacher. She got me. She totally
Did she get you?
This little ADD bugger was always full of chirps and shit in the class.
She probably loved you.
She saw through that. And she got me. She totally got me. I love Jane. Mike, I think about her often. Aisha Kansas, the couch potato fan. Yeah.
She's not a couch potato. She's lying. She's a tiny meter trailer.
Listen, she's hands down the most inspirational, kind, amazing woman on her hands down PE's finest. For instance, she got into tri and remained friends today. Well, now she's on the tri bike as well. I hope she gets Shimano's on your tri bike.
I do.
Keep rocking it, girl. She says, "Oh, it is great to have and you know, people from that have immigrated and gone away. They come back and they watch Gino spot every time.
There we go.
Just get a bit of PE. I love that.
And Mick Farrell. He's also immigrated. Merrick's also immigrated.
Okay. Oh, coolest cat around. Excellent.
He is so talented.
Thanks, Merrick. What is he? He's also
triathlete.
Okay.
But I mean, you know, he didn't have the ability to race as a pro. But I think if he'd had the support,
could have done it.
That kid is very cool, and his dad also a freaking legendary sea master.
Okay, wow.
These are all like sea people.
Okay, well, they don't mind swimming in that ocean, eh?
They love the ocean.
Unlike some people over here. Oh no. Pre-race rituals and routines. Are you superstitious?
I get quiet.
I'm
very quiet. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't really want to waste my energy.
You don't talk to anybody. No. It's like people talk to you like, "Hi, Michelle, how you doing?" You're like, "I'm German."
I become very quiet. Focused. I'm very focused.
Okay.
So most times I won't even hear you shouting.
Oh, really? Okay. Okay. So
it's very small.
Okay. It's very small over here. Okay. So everything becomes quiet.
And then I've got to bring my breathing under control.
Oh, because you get a bit nervous.
The water.
Okay. Especially with the water.
Fear
so anxiety, is that part of your...
Huge.
No, Philippa's looking at anxiety. She did a doctorate on anxiety.
Did she?
Yeah.
She should have used me as one of her...
Use them for guinea pigs. She could have done it.
My sister-in-law did her ADHD at also a postgraduate at university, and I was one of her subjects.
Oh, really?
Because I helped her test the kids, and I was worse than the kids. Long story. So I suffer with huge anxiety.
Okay.
people to
That's
know that
interesting.
about me.
That's interesting to know because post-COVID, a lot of people have got more anxious about all sorts of things, and so it's good for them to know that you suffer from it,
Huge.
and the fact that you beating it for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it. You're doing well in these races, and yet you're anxious.
Sometimes there's so much water in my goggles from tears that I've got to lift my goggles up,
Really?
clean the water out.
Wow.
Yeah, the first 400 meters, I can't even feel my arms.
Okay, you just go.
Well, no, you know when your blood leaves your body, you know that feeling of utter no control. And of course, I love control. And then I've got the waves, the water, no control, and I've got to go because if I don't go, I can't run and swim.
You just feel like you're flapping around. You feel like
yeah, and it's just got to. It takes such willpower.
To get in there.
Everything quiet.
Do you meditate or anything as well?
No, I can't
do that
meditate.
stuff?
I just become quiet.
Didn't do
If
yoga.
no, I can't do yoga. I can't do yoga.
ADD, no
I
yoga.
I can't do yoga.
Yeah.
No, I'm uncool. I'm unwork.
Pilates, not.
No,
You need it for pilots, nie.
I would if I could afford it, but it's too expensive.
Oh, it's not to be. I go to Lexi. She's very
Lexi's
good.
wonderful.
Yes,
She's also
yes.
a very talented athlete. Very
Man,
talented.
she's fit.
She's wonderful.
Yes, she does. And I thought I was going to go into Pilates, and I was like, I'm sure I'll find some of this really easy.
And you did it.
No way,
Hard.
Spirit. Everything's hard.
It's a challenge.
Jeez.
It's a challenge. So
So none of that. You just train.
I do strength and conditioning work,
Okay,
but
okay.
as I've
The
got
gym.
like 55 and older and time, and it's hard to fit everything in. But I can feel. So you know what? Ironman's a race of attrition. It's a race of strength.
Yeah.
I'm strong.
Yeah.
I'm physically strong. I'm not a waif.
Yeah.
I'm not looking like I'm 20 shits ahead and 40 meals behind. You know what I'm
There you
saying?
go.
No.
Proper.
I'm strong.
Yeah.
I'm fierce. And I don't back down. And I now race with another person in my heart.
Yeah.
And that, I think, just gives me that little bit of... And for
Yeah.
my husband and my daughter who sacrificed so much.
Yeah.
It's quite a selfish sport.
Yeah.
So for 12 to 16 weeks, it's all about me.
Yeah.
The rest of the year, I must stay in the box and keep quiet.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so that's what I give back. And,
Okay.
you know, it's just... I've had a great life, Gino.
Yeah.
I have no regrets.
Yeah. Well, Queenstown in East London already.
Party!
I know, I love it. I love it. And so many, I mean, like, there's so many people online saying, how's it? And it's that community that you build up. All those connections. And
Alice
those people.
Konica. Yeah.
Yes, there we go.
Alice.
Alice there, I see. She also, biggest legend ever. She says the Conicas are like the little dog there in the picture. I like that. Alice, she's obviously a dog lover. Yeah. You're also an animal lover.
Oh, I'm obsessed.
Is it?
I love my animals.
What you got?
I've got a German Shepherd,
Okay.
a Malinois Shepherd.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're like a
My
Malinois.
friend's getting one. He's like a parabat dog.
But you know, is he busy?
Yeah, he's got a farm.
Okay, because they run. Hey?
Yeah,
My dog runs 18 Ks. Hook it to the mountain bike, or I put a belt on me and it runs.
Okay,
And the more it runs, the fitter it gets. It never gets tired. And it goes and lies on a little charging pad for like 10 minutes. And then it's ready.
Back again. I've heard about these dogs. I'm there.
You need one.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
No, well, my friend's getting one, so we'll
No, this is
check it out.
absolutely amazing. And then I've got a Swiss Cross Malinois Shepherd, and then my daughter's little dog Daisy, which is a rescue from Cape Town. So it's a Table Mountain Terrier.
What the hell is the tail? It just what
Daisy.
puff.
So it's you're gonna love the names: Ziggy Stardust,
Oh, nice. Yes.
Ruby Tuesday,
Good.
Hey Jude,
Yeah, lovely.
and Daisy.
Oh, beautiful. Daisy. Oh dear.
That's really depressed. And I have too many.
Yes. Too many gin and tonics. Excellent. Okay, a couple more questions. We're going to keep you all bloody night. Here we go.
having so
I
much fun.
know it's great fun. It's
Thank
lovely
you.
to hook up with the people online too. It's really been
Wonderful.
cool. Your favorite part of Kona, and the favorite part of the Ironman here as well.
The favorite part of the Ironman here is
Yeah,
the community.
yeah.
There's no listen, guys.
I see.
Wherever you're listening in the world, the world must listen to you.
Yeah.
There's no greater race in the world than South Africa.
Yeah.
They know how to host a race. The crowds are insane. You feel like you're winning the race. You're not. But you are winning the race. When I race here, listen, there's no experience anywhere in the world. And I've raced quite a few destinations. And I'm so proud to come back home and I see the race we have here and how the show they run here. It's been sensational. What I love about Kona, the water is warm.
Oh, great, right, yes. Okay, so the swim's not too bad.
No, it's warm, but it's fucking warm. Water is warm. It's not even pretty.
Oh, not?
No.
Not like us.
No, it's lava, black molten lava, and this long highway that you ride to Hawi and back. 90 k's out, 90 k's back.
Straight highway.
Yeah, it'd be.
Okay, but it's up and down. Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay, some hills.
And just black lava. In the distance, you see the volcanoes, active, non-active.
Yeah.
There are no palm trees. It's not glamorous. You've got to go away from the beach. You've got to go inland to go and see the beauty of Hawaii, Kona. But the coast is ugly.
Okay.
There's no sand on the beach. It's like black rock.
Sand. It's like the New Zealand beaches.
Yes. Nothing like Sards.
Yeah. Sards is beautiful.
It's hot, but I freaking love it. I'd live in PE or I'd live in Kona.
Okay.
And maybe I'm thinking Worcester or Paarl.
Or Franschhoek.
Yeah.
That might be nice.
So those are my choices.
Yeah.
The water, the climate, the people are amazing.
Good people,
No, the people are. I've been looked after there. I mean, as I told you before the show.
Yes.
We
ran out of food and stuff.
Money and couldn't get money to my account and lost my bank card and like me use a bank card.
And people come and feed you.
Come and feed me, or invite me to dinner, take me to their homes, be kind to me. The very first time I got to Hawaii, I developed an allergic reaction,
Vegetables,
probably. They tried to feed me vegetables. They were rude. And I had to go and see a dermatologist. And medical schemes, the way medical works overseas is so much different. We're very spoiled in South Africa with the easy access we have.
Yes.
And eventually this one chick who was racing the Ironman was a dermatologist. She saw me, she gave me a script, and then I developed an allergen to the water. Ooh. The little things bite you, little mites. So listen, the 1 year after the race, when you're swimming, you go.
Yeah, really? Oh, my word, man. What the hell? You come out with all these flipping things on you.
So we went to Captain Cook's Island, but no, so we are poor. So most people go to Captain Cook and they pay $35 and you hop into a little paddle boat and you paddle 6 Ks to Captain Cook who went to...
Yes, he found all this...
Yes, so there's this monument.
Travelled all over
and then
the place.
they're big, like these catamarans and all the rich are sipping cocktails and they like leap off the side and they swim amongst the fishes and the rock. Chris says, no, baby. We're going to have a little swim there. We're going to swim. We're not paying $35 for a...
6 Ks.
But it's a day after Ironman. So we climb and float into the water. We hide our clothes in the rocks. We swim there. I've got the snorkel in the mouth that is so big it's got my mouth open. And these damn things are biting me. So I grabbed Chris on the foot. I said, are these things biting you? He says, what are you talking about? I said, I've been bitten to pieces. He says, no, babe, you must just swim. So eventually we get there. And I'm like, die.
Finish.
And like, is this it?
Yeah.
Is this Captain Cook? Is this what I swam 6 kilometers for? And the rich are some big cocktails and eating. I'm like, I'm so thirsty, I'm dehydrated. I'm like, please give me something to eat.
Cocktail. I need a drip.
And this wave came and washed Chris against the rocks onto the monument. I was I'm so embarrassed. I dive under the water and I'll swim away. I don't want to be
the special monument. There's Chris draped over it.
Honestly. In his springback fuff speedo.
Oh dear.
Listen, there's never a dull moment.
So
now we swim back another 6 Ks. By the time we get back, the waves are now lifted up. I don't do waves.
Hey, Hawaii's known for its big waves.
Amazing. So now it's like these rocks. Yeah. So you come onto, so it's not a reef.
Yeah.
So Chris says, babe, you must catch the wave, and as you hit the rocks, you've got to run up.
Yeah. Oh, geez.
Yes, I start swimming. No, listen. And the wave takes me, I hit the rocks, and I run up like a lizard, and I make it. I'm so relieved. And as I get to the top, my foot slips, and a rock crushes my foot, and it splits my whole toe open.
Ah, crap.
So that was Captain
That was a
Cook.
great idea, Chris.
Those are the things my husband and I have done. And we also
I'm sure you were quite good about it.
and we went to Las Vegas as well. We got married there.
Oh, you got married in Vegas.
24 hours.
Did Elvis marry you?
Yes.
No.
He sang "Love Me Tender, Love Me True," baby.
Love me tender, love me true. Not since my baby left me, I found a new place to dwell. Still at the end of Lonely Street, Heartbreak Hotel. So I didn't sing that
So
one.
it was only him and I. So we had. So he walked me down the aisle.
Wow.
It was amazing. And then the ring was it was like a joke. It was like this plastic thing, and you squeezed it, and the skeleton jumped up. And they gave me blooms, and I went, yeah.
Clearly you're a big romantic then. Huh?
Very. And then you come out of the strip, and there's a big signboard, and everyone hoots. And
So you're
whatever.
married. Well done.
Yeah,
Just married.
Just married. So we did it with our last bit of cash. So we had 24 hours in Vegas. And
The money that you saved from your $35 each at Cook Island spent on a
in
wedding.
Vegas, we went to Vegas.
Vegas.
Yeah, so we spent 24 hours in Vegas and went back to LAX and then back to South Africa.
Oh,
So-
LAX is another one. It's like, oh, yeah, I was just hanging in LAX, and then I was
You
never
sound
talking
so
about
cool.
that. I know it sounds very
I
cool when
know.
you say that.
I know, but it's not.
It's a place where hobos sleep.
Yeah. So we've lived and had the most incredible memories and journeys. And as you said, now I've just got to get my head right and believe
Yeah.
that I can go and do this.
Yeah.
And everything falls.
8 weeks.
8 weeks, baby.
8 weeks to go. Michelle, I think just the last two questions, your biggest challenge that you've had in your life. You can choose in your life, whatever it is.
You mean physical challenge?
It can be physical, can be mental, can be anything.
So you know I've had 3 hip repairs.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
And I've broken my foot.
Yeah.
So I had my first hip operation in 2015.
Yeah.
Second hip operation in 2016.
Okay.
Third hip,
Close together.
yeah, third hip operation in 2020.
Okay.
Broken foot in 2016.
Hey.
Slipped disc in 2017.
A slip this summer as well.
I couldn't move. So,
Jesus.
and they always tell me you're never going to come back. You know those.
And losing all your blood and
Yeah, and I also I had the near-death experience where I had a
Near-death
heart attack. And
experience.
yeah. So
Did you see the tunnel?
yes,
Check it out.
yeah,
Was that the vibe?
the vibe, yeah, quite.
Is it like
For me, it was quite.
before a race?
That same quietness I get.
Yeah.
That same.
Yeah.
That's what I felt.
Yeah.
And I actually had an interview on RSG, and I
Ja.
Afrikaans gepraat.
Ja, julle hond Afrikaans. Jy sê Tannie Michelle het sy moes 'n bietjie Afrikaans gepraat.
And I just said, all I could see was my daughter was 10 at the time, and she's now 27. And I just heard her calling me back.
Sure.
Come back, mommy. Come back, mommy. And it's like, oh, it's so quiet. It's so quiet.
Yeah, so nice.
So nice.
Yeah.
And then I woke up in ICU.
Yo.
And then the rest is history. And so began my journey.
Okay.
And, you know, if you can't have purpose in life, then it's pretty meaningless, I should say. So my victories, I'm the same. I've always been the same person. I haven't changed what I believe in, what I want to achieve and what I love. But you just get a better platform.
Yeah.
And you need to make use of that. So sport has given me so many platforms to try and help change other people's lives. And even if it's one person's life, then I've achieved something meaningful.
Yeah. No, you're right. It
can be anything.
It is about helping people. It is about otherwise it's about your relationships and about helping people. What else is life about? It's true.
You know, like
Yeah.
really?
I mean, look at all the relationships of all the guys that have been online as well. It's just been amazing, you know, and it shows that doing what you're doing, you work in this journey, and along the way you're gaining all these friends. So it's fantastic.
And then Olga, who has been an
Yeah.
absolute.
Olga's a legend. We know Olga. She brought Donnie in here a while ago.
That must have been fun.
Yes, sir. He was
No,
fantastic.
Donnie was fantastic.
I love him. He's just so down to earth. And he's such a shy guy. You know, you wouldn't think so.
No, he's absolutely amazing. So, people are more than welcome to reach out if they want any
Yeah.
questions on training, nutrition, or
Message her.
message.
If you need anything.
Anything. I
Yeah.
can try, or you want to offer me some advice. I would love advice as well, and money.
Yes, and sponsorship if you've got. Even the first ones that she'll answer are for the sponsorship. Oh man, but Michelle, thank you so much for coming online. It's been fantastic. We've got a giveaway, guys, as well. Before we go, we've got the Gino Spot Fitch and Leads giveaway, which Gary the Brain is always so great about organizing for us. So we're going to put you all in a draw right now. We're going to pull the lever. We're pulling the lever already. We're going to see who is the winner of our Fitch and Leads tonight. Got a case of Fitch and Leads that is going to Wendy Robertson. Excellent, Wendy. You are our winner tonight.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming
you.
onto the show.
Thank you
I know
so
it's been
much.
a while to get you on, and we are totally behind you, and we know that it's been tough with Marlene and with the injuries, but you're going to do this.
I'm going to do it.
From now, it's just
Focus.
full focus. Yeah,
Full focus.
Yeah.
And ladies, stand up and roar.
Yeah, do it. Thank you for joining us. Thank you to our sponsors, Spa and Fitch and Leads, and also Sovereign, as well as one of our main sponsors now for the show too. And don't forget, if you're in East London, Sensational 6 tomorrow at the Guild. Tomorrow at
East
the
London,
Guild.
my family,
The
go and support. Family,
Cambridge.
cousins, Cambridge, everything.
Cambridge dues. And also if you're from Queenstown, come and start.
And
We want
stats.
the Oaks from Stat as well. Pull in.
And King William Star.
Yes. Conte. We want you all there. Komani and Conte. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you very much, Michelle. It's been fantastic. And we'll see you next Tuesday. Dean Allen is next Tuesday. Dean Allen has got yes, Paul Gardner, Adrian Gardner's son is going to be on next week with Dean Allen. It's going to be a fab show.
That's going to be
on
awesome.
Tuesday. So don't miss that one. That's next week. And we'll find out what he's been up to over there with the Mantis group.
Mantis collection,
Yes, the
yeah,
Mantis
awesome, and all
group,
those wonderful animals and things
fantastic
they
guys.
have. Wonderful. Thank you.
Yes, he's doing the conservation thing as well.
I love it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll see you. And we'll go best of luck.
Thanks, Gina. I appreciate
And we'll see you
it.
next week, Tuesday.
Relax, sit down. Coming out of PE town. Got a drink, find a shot. Never mind your liver, get to Gino Spot.
Gino Spot.
Get to Gino Spot.
Gino Spot.
Have a laugh, have a giggle, and exercise your middle. Have a Gino shot.